A public health official who was removed from his post back in April spoke out on Thursday before a House subcommittee. Here's One America's Rion, who met with White House Trade Adviser Peter Navarro.
After 4 hours in a House subcommittee Thursday, Rick Bright, the ousted director of biomedical research at Department of Health, concluded his lengthy screed against the Trump administration's handling of the coronavirus pandemic. Though nationwide the curve is flattening and states are reopening, Bright's forecasts were dark.
The virus is here. It's everywhere.
Bright claimed he tried to warn the administration against using hydroxychloroquine for coronavirus and says the White House retaliated against him by moving him to NIH. Bright claims to have reached out to the White House, but the only person to take action was Peter Navarro, President Trump's trade advisor. OAN asked Peter Navarro for his take on Bright's hearing.
He was supposed to be talking about vaccines, but he seemed to be using his seat as kind of a bully pulpit against the administration. Your response to Dr. Bright?
President Trump rightly called him a disgruntled employee, but I'd go a lot further. I'm here working for the president. I was with him on the campaign. I came here to do trade policy. Right? What am I doing now? I'm working on supply chains in a pandemic, right? I'm a soldier. I do what needs to be done. Rick Bright didn't do that. He was asked to move over from BARDA to lead a $1 billion effort to get state-of-the-art testing going for the American people. And instead of taking that, he's up on Capitol Hill whining about being treated badly. That's a disgruntled employee.
Navarro is not alone in his opinion of Bright. Secretary of Health Alex Azar angrily pointed out that Bright was nowhere to be found in the fight against coronavirus.
Oh, and by the way, whose job was it to actually lead the development of vaccines? Dr. Bright. So while we're launching Operation Warp Speed, he's not showing up for work.
Navarro adds there's an upside to Bright's attack against the administration's coronavirus handling. It ironically highlights the White House's early actions to combat the virus.
If you read it very carefully, it's really a testimony to the leadership of President Donald J. Trump, because what it shows early on is that we here at the White House were working with Bright and others at HHS on 3 vectors of attack on the China virus: vaccine development, therapeutics like remdesivir, and PPE like N95 masks.
Bright's attack on the administration's actions was accompanied by his own suggestions for how to fight the virus.
But right now, we need to focus on getting things right going forward. We must increase the public education about the basics: washing hands, social distancing.
Navarro says the American people will discern the true motives behind Bright's partisan showboating.
Just look at the facts. American people should look at the facts, look at Bright's testimony. What that is, it's a validation of this White House running at warp speed to solve these problems. So I just you know, this was a partisan effort up on Capitol Hill from a disgruntled Obama appointee, and not a guy I'd want in my foxhole when we're fighting a war like this.
Rion, One American News, the White House.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.